not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you.
Hey guys, it's Erica Yolanda, and I'm back with another video. I hope everybody's happy, healthy, and fed on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I am on my way home from work, and I decided to turn on the camera because, yeah, so I can tell y'all about my day. So I said I was on light duty, which I'm on light duty, guys, and it's weird because I'm so used to working hard that because I can only do a little bit of stuff, I be kind of sad. But then at the same time, it's like my body is saying you shouldn't have been working so dang on hard anyway. That's how you got hurt, working too hard. But you know, life happens, things happen. You just deal with the cards you dealt, right? Or play with the cards you dealt, however you say it, whatever. But I'm off tomorrow, so I do like 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 2 days off, just to, you know, keep me balanced, because you can't, technically they don't want you working like a full 40-hour shift. At least my job doesn't want me working a full 40-hour shift, which I've said in previous videos that I don't work 40 hours a week anyway. Technically, it turns out to like 36 hours, but 1 week is longer than the other week. So 1 week is actually 48 hours, I think. So I do 48 hours every other week. But now I do 32 hours a week, which is fine by me. Hey, I'll take it. I'm not stressing about it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's enough for me, because honestly, I get there at 7 o'clock. By 7:10, my back is burning. I'm like, all right. And I woke up out of my sleep last night, and my back was hurting so bad. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm looking at the road, y'all. I'm looking at the camera, but I'm looking at the road. So, yeah. So today I smoked my residents, because we are a smoking facility, which in Georgia, there's not a lot of smoking facilities, since that one facility had burned down that time. But my facility is an older facility, so it is still smoking, because I probably have like 10 residents that smoke. And I work at a fairly small facility, because I think my building only holds 84 beds, I think. So 10 residents smoke. So they get smoke breaks like every 3 hours, every 2, and then every 3 hours. So I was just doing the smoke breaks today, which is cool. I just take them outside, hand them their cigarettes, light their cigarettes. Of course, get smoke blowed all over you, because the wind was crazy today, and we have a back porch that we take them out on to smoke. And so the wind was crazy, so I feel like I smell like smoke. I always go spray myself before I get in my truck, because I don't want to smell like smoke. But I take them outside to smoke, and then I'm usually out there talking to them, because my residents are pretty normal. Like, we have my facility holds a lot of homeless people, and so I have relatively really good, you know, people that in their right minds. So we always talk, and my residents are so protective of me. They be like, When I came back to work, one of my residents was like, you need a lawyer. I've already called my lawyer, and he's just waiting on you to call him. I'm like, it don't work like that, but thank you. He's like, it's not fair. You wasn't here, and you got hurt. And they just be so serious about me, and that's because I love them so much. Like, I do what I do because this is a calling on my life. I do think that God called me to do this, because I was in business management, like hotel management, before I even came on to this. So when I did this was back in 2010, 2011. I had my daughter in 2009, and I couldn't do the same stuff that I used to do. So I went back to school for nursing. And so, yeah, this has been a journey. But I got some residents that love me. And like I said, I love them. I will do anything for them. Like, I bring them snacks, lend them money. Like legit lend them money, because they'll go to the snack machine and the soda machine all day long. They'll be like, soda, snacks. And I like make jokes, because I have one resident that he always helps me. Like, I don't care what's going on. And like, I can't bend down now. And he'll be like, don't you bend down to get that. Don't you do that. He stays on top of me. And he'd be like, he called me Sugarfoot. So he'd be like, Sugarfoot, I need a dog. And I'd be like, I don't have it. And he'd be like, how much you got? And I always tease him, like, just now I had to give him $1.50 before I left out. I was like, I got to pay my way in the building and out the building. Y'all cost too much. You know, just laughing and joking. But like I said, I love what I do. I would not trade my residents. They just as them as they can be. And I usually work night shifts, so you know, being there during the daytime is very weird for me. Like, it's not. I love day shift. Day shift is my preferred, but I went to night shift about a year ago because it just worked out. Like, my daughter's in high school, and I didn't want to miss nothing. So I went to work in nights so that I'm available during the days, and I can, you know, get to her and things. You know, my husband has always been really good at that. But I didn't want to miss, because I missed all of her elementary and her middle school. So I didn't want to miss her high school years. So I started working overnight shift. And I don't regret it. So being there in the daytime is very unfamiliar to me. And then, you know, when it comes to other, like, employees, I laugh, I smile, I joke. I have a very friendly personality. But when I leave, and that's just what it is. So, yeah, that's that. But I have a good time. I can count on them, and they can count on me. And, you know, when you're dealing with elderly people, they don't have a lot of family. I have residents that have no family. Like, they're the last living person. And that's what breaks my heart. When you have people that don't have nobody, and then the people that do have somebody and they still don't come, that breaks my heart. Like, that really gets to me. So I always try to be that person for them. And me being a couponer, that makes it even better, because I can take them things that I already have. Like, I'm not really spending a whole lot of money on, like, hygiene products and different things. And snacks, I can get snacks at a discounted price. Like, I left just now, before I left, one of my residents, he's like, you my daughter. I was like, I know, because he had a daughter. Her name was Erica. So he calls me his daughter. And you can see it in his eyes. I don't know if he really thinks I'm his daughter, or he just feels like, you know, I care for him so much that I'm like a daughter to him. And he was like, can you bring me some snacks when you come back? I was like, yeah, what you want, some Debbie cakes? He was like, yeah. Because when I come in at night, I always bring my lunch. I always say I have a survival bag. And I do. It's in my back seat. I have a survival bag that has everything in there that you need to, if something happened and I got stuck there for a week or two, I got food in my bag. I got battery chargers. I got flashlights. I got all kinds of stuff. It's my survival bag. And I have it just for work. And so when I come in at night, I always have food. And they be like, waiting for me. And I'm like, y'all didn't eat? And they be like, we just didn't eat enough. We want some more. What you got? And I end up sharing my dinner with them. Or I just give them the dinner. Be like, okay, here. Not enough for me. Here's enough for y'all. Not enough for me to have anything left, but I gotta make sure I wipe my hands when I came in here. I use wipes when I get in my car. Like, I wash my hands before I leave out the building, but then I'm touching the door on the way out, or I run into somebody on the way out that want to hug me or something. So I use sanitizer, and then I take those wipes and I wipe my hands with Lysol wipes. I do. When I wipe clothes off, even though when as soon as I get in the house, first thing I do is throw these clothes in the hamper. Like, these clothes, they don't even go in the hamper. My work clothes go straight in the washing machine, because I don't like, that's cross-contamination for my house. I don't do that, you know, because you just don't never know. And I work for people that have some of everything, so, you know, even though I wash my hands all day, you just never know. So yeah, so, but my residents, they're just, I'm eating my little Debbie mini muffins, because I'm gonna eat all day. give me a little snack on the way home. But my residents, it literally like touches my heart when I deal with them, because I know they love me. They know I love them. And we just, I don't know, we just hit it off. And I always make sure that they're okay, and they make sure that I'm okay. And that's all you can ask for. Like, seriously. That's all you can ask for. When you're a healthcare professional and you don't have a heart for it, anybody out there now that's thinking about becoming a health professional or already a healthcare professional, yo, if you ain't got the heart for it, you're in the wrong line of work. You have to have compassion, empathy, sympathy, all kinds of stuff to deal with people. Because I've worked with people that have like been so nasty. Like, nasty to the residents, nasty to the people they work with. Just nasty. You can't have a nasty personality. Look here. You can be mean at home. You better be on your damn A game when you're dealing with people. Especially babies and old people. Because they can't defend themselves. And I tell people all the time, I work with children and old people. Because they don't have a voice for themselves. That's why I do what I do with the children. That's why I do what I do with the elderly. Because these people need somebody to have a voice for them. So if you don't have the heart, the compassion, the empathy, you're in the wrong line of work. Move on. And I feel that way. I feel that way about doctors, nurses, medical assistants, CNAs, anybody that walk into the healthcare. You ain't even got to have a license. Anybody that walk into the healthcare facility. If your heart ain't in it, move the hell on. And I mean that. That's from my heart. But yeah, I don't play by my residents. My residents don't play by me. They be sad to see me go. I told them this now. I was like, I'm not coming back until Thursday. And they're like, what? What's the day? I said Tuesday. They said, so no Wednesday? No Wednesday. I've been helping them make their Easter baskets and stuff, getting ready for Easter. Residents love, tomorrow they're having a resident birthday party. And I'm not going to be there. And my resident was like, you coming to the party? No. You know why? I'm not driving 45 minutes to see y'all eat some cake. I love y'all a long time. But now, I'm going to pass on this. So, yeah. That's what it is. But like I said, I have really, I have really good residents. I care for them from my heart, and they sincerely care for me. And I don't care. I'll go to war behind them. We really, I love I don't care what facility I've worked in. My residents have always taken to me because I come in with a genuine heart. And just like how kids and animals can pick up if you're sincere, you have a pure heart, old people can too. Even if they're in the stages of dementia and stuff, they still can tell if you have a pure heart. And that's what these people need. They need somebody with a pure heart and love that can genuinely be there for them. Because I listen to stories. I listen to them when they mad and the families ain't coming. They want to cut somebody out. I listen to them. If they just not having a good day, they come to me. If they're hungry, they come to me. If they're thirsty, they come to me. If they want to go ham on somebody, they come to me. And if they see somebody mess with me, they gonna jump in your face first, because that's what my residents do. They will. I had a lady one day, she flipped out, and my other resident was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. minute. Who you talking to? I was like, be cool. It's all right. She having a bad day. It's all right. It's all right. Be cool. They don't care. They don't play. And I love that. And I, from the bottom of my heart, I try to always reciprocate that kind of love. I really do. Like, I really do. That's why I feel like God called me to do what I do. This is not just, oh, I'm in it for the money. Because if you're in it for the money, you will never get paid your worth. You will never get paid your worth. I don't care how much money you make. You will never get paid your worth. I don't care. I don't care. You will never get paid your worth. You hear me? You will never get paid your worth. I make good money. But if you ask me to put a price on me, I don't make that. And I'm cool. I ain't in it for the money. I'm in it because when I go home in the morning time, or right now when I go home in the evening time, I feel good. I got my jacket in the back, which is, I feel like that's my cape. Got my cape, and I'm good. I'm fly another day. And I legitimately just wanted to talk about, my day. And why I do what I do, man. When I was home that month and a half, I wasn't just in pain from my body hurting. I was in pain from not being able to do what I love. And even right now, I'm not able to do what I love, but I get to do a little bit. And I get to be around them and just love them and love on them, and they love on me. I have people that's bedbound. They see me walking down the hall, Erica, or they be like, nurse. And when I hear that, nurse, I be like, what's up? And they be like, that's you. I'm like, yeah, that's me. You think it's somebody I went to school with that ain't seen me in 20-something years. That's my residents. My residents, shoot, they ride for me. And I ride for them. Yep. And I will continue to ride for them, advocate for them, do everything I can for them, and make sure the other people treat them right. If I catch you disrespecting my resident, I'm going to make sure it go to state. So I'm straight up. If I catch you disrespecting my residents, you're not only not going to have a job, but it's going to state too. I will make sure. It's going to state. Trust me, it is. Disrespect a resident and watch you have something on your license. Don't play with me. I don't play about my residents. So, yeah, for those of y'all that only do it for a check or because it's convenient, you're the wrong line of work. You're the wrong line of work. This ain't about that. This ain't about that tall. This ain't about that. I'm gonna tell you now, it ain't about that. This is real life. This is somebody's family, somebody's mama, somebody's daddy, somebody's sister, somebody's brother. Even if they got nobody, once upon a time, they was somebody. They still somebody, but they belong to somebody. And one day, the way statistics show, it's like 1 in every 3 to 4 people will end up in a nursing home. That means if it's 4 of us lined up, at least one of us going to a nursing home in our life. You better be careful how you treat people. That's all I'm going to say. Well, that's my time. 20 minutes is enough for me. It's your girl, Erica Yolanda. And thank you for riding halfway home with me, because I'm halfway to the house. I got 20 miles to go to the house. 20 miles and I'll be home, which is about 20 minutes. 3:30. It's about 3:30 right now. I'll be home by 4 o'clock. 4:15, I'm out the shower. 4:30, I'm on my laptop. 4:45, I'm contemplating taking a nap. 5 o'clock, I'm gonna get me an icy. 5:30, I'm looking for a sandwich. And 6 o'clock, I'm gonna be in my own world. It's your girl, Erica Yolanda, and thank you for joining me with another video. Thank you for riding home with me. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope everybody's happy, healthy, and fed. Be safe, be cool, be nice, treat one another with kindness and respect. Respect goes a long ways. If you want it, give it. If not, that's your world. I ain't got to live in it. Be cool, guys. Bye.